Did the Tudors believe in fairies? Yes, and this isn't all they believed in. They believed that the country was infested with a whole team of good and bad spirits, and this included trooping fairies, which would be involved in feasting and dancing, goblins and hobgoblins, mermaids and water spirits, and also monsters and giants. Now, these beliefs did vary throughout the country with different traditions in different parts. For example, in 1566, one man called John Walsh wrote that there were 3 types of fairies: white, green and black, with the black ones being the most malevolent or most dangerous and evil. On the whole, it was generally believed that all fairies weren't like the type of fairies we think of today that we see in children's books and Victorian drawings. They were believed to be bad things. They were evil, they were malevolent. They were treated in the same way that any evil was treated. They had to be got rid of, they had to be exorcised, and that might be from a home or it might be from a person. The Anglo-Saxons had a phrase that if you'd been sort of taken over by a fairy, you were elf shot. Now, medieval people had the theory that fairies would target those who had kind of weakened religious faith. So if you weren't strong enough in your Christian belief, then you might be targeted by a fairy. So it's for this reason you could get rid of the fairy, maybe by using holy water or by reading St. John's Gospel. But also you might go to the cunning folk, you might go to your local wise man or woman, and they would treat supernatural things with supernatural remedies, so incantations and charms. However, what we see later in the Tudor period, as we're coming towards the end, is that the fear of supernatural beings, of elves, fairies, goblins, gets replaced by the fear of witches, and fairies take on a slightly more trickster type role, and you can see this in Shakespeare's play if you think about Midsummer Night's Dream. So did the Tudors believe in fairies? Yes, and look out for tomorrow's video and I'll explain why they were nervous of them.